Hello, boys and girls. This is your Metal Gear Solid 4 multi-segment Big Boss Emblem World Record holder. This is Bigger Smalls. And I'm basically posting this video as an addendum to my world record run. The reason I'm posting this is because, I just want to show you the guys the times that I got for each of these areas. So that if you want to pursue getting the world record, you could basically measure this against what I was able to do. So just go ahead and check out these times, and if you want to shoot for the world record, then just go by what you see here, and I wish you the best of luck. So let's get started. Right here you see my previous record, which was basically an unofficial number 2. This was 3 seconds behind what was the previous world record. So I I basically improved all my strategies, from there. And this is where I was able to basically, this is my launching point, so to speak. So all the stuff that I figured out over here, I put into my world record run, and this is where I am right now. So let's get started, and let's get the times going. Let's take a look at what I was able to do here, so you know what you're up against. And that's Act 1. So now let's go to Act 2. As you see, for whatever reason, during a multi-segment, the time here and the time here will be exactly the same, provided that you save at this spot. It's kind of weird, but let's just move on. Okay, this is probably my biggest save in the entire run. My biggest time save between here and here. Like I said in that video, like I posted in the description, just aim for the head and you're going to make a very good time. I honestly don't even think that this is even the best possible time in between here and here, which is it's like a 138. You could probably pull off a 137. Let's keep going. And there's Act 2. Let's go to Act 3. Now, this is basically the beginning of Act 3, where you gotta go to your menu and buy the M82 from Drebin's shop and equip the laughing octopus face camo, as well as putting the M82 in your top weapon slot. Now, one thing that I picked up on that I'm not actually sure that anyone else did, I'm not sure, but maybe I could be wrong, is that when you get to the cut scene where you finally see the resistance guy for the first time. After that cutscene is over, like I would usually like save right then, but this time I didn't save immediately. What I did instead was, um, after I saw the resistance guy, I would basically help him to get to the exit to this area, Midtown S sector. And then after he exited to get here, then I saved. Well, actually, this is where we started from, and then he would go to this area. That was the first resistance area. This was the first resistance area. So I didn't save here until he exited the area. I didn't save immediately after the cutscene where you see him for the first time because, and that basically goes for all the rest of these resistance areas. Um, Basically, when you enter the area for the first time, with really one exception, don't save immediately when you get there. Don't save until he gets to where he needs to go, until he makes his exit from that area. So this is the first resistance section. So you let him exit the area first, and then you save. And then when you get to the next area, same thing. Don't save immediately when you enter the area. Wait for him to exit and then you save. Because if you save as soon as you enter the area, then save after he exits the area, that for some reason adds time to the clock. So just don't do that. Anyway, let's just start from here and see what my times were. All right, that's Act 3, guys. That's my final Act 3 time. Let's go to Act 4. Okay, I want to make a note about this. Right here, this does not count toward my final time. Now let me explain why. What I did in reality was start from here right after I kill the gecko that came out of the elevator, and then I would exit that area and then, go here. So it's the area right before the crying wolf battle. So what I did was I got here and then I got to the wolf battle. I did not save until right after the wolf battle. I didn't save until I got to Crying Beauty. I just saved here because sometimes I like to go back to it. So I figured out that if you go from here all the way to Crying Beauty without saving, it saves maybe 2 seconds. So if you want to try for this record, don't save at the Crying Wolf battle. Don't count it. So let's just go ahead and see what I got for the times. And there's Act 4. Now let's go to Act 5. Okay, right here's another situation that I just talked about before. This doesn't count toward my final time because this save is actually right after this save. So I started from here and then I saved here, which is the command center, which is the area right before I fight the frogs. So just ignore this time. This doesn't count. Like it again, I like to save here because I like to go back to it sometimes. So let's just continue. Let's check out the times again. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of Act 5. So one thing I want to say is if you are really, really good at skipping cutscenes, if you're really good at skipping them quickly, that is, the time from here all the way to here, which is the mission results screen, it should be basically like 16 minutes flat. 16 minutes. So yeah, let's just go ahead and check that out. And yeah, there's my final time for this record. So that's really all you need to know. So I mean, if anyone can beat this, like, I wish you the best. And if it does end up getting beaten, I might consider doing another run. Until then, I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit. So yeah, and that's where I'm at right now. That's number one. Oh, and this is just a new game plus that I did. You know, I wanted to collect some more items and weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, this is really nothing. But yeah, here's my final time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And you guys take care. You have a good one.